Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a great day or a great night depending on when you're watching this video. Today is currently February the 12th, and the reason that I did not post this with the video that just premiered not too long ago was because I finally, after about 8 days, I finally called Navy Federal, let them know that I needed a new credit card, and this would be the, second time I've had it replaced. So I don't know what happened. I know I ended up getting gas. I put the card in my wallet because I still have the receipt, but the card wasn't there. I checked around my desk, checked the car, checked my coats, jackets, wherever, checked my backpack. No card. So I finally got a new one coming in the mail. So what I wanted to do was go over my credit card spending. Now, I could have did this yesterday, but all of these transactions were not available since I did get a new card, but they are showing now. So we're going from let me do this. Let me go to the bottom. So we'll just start right here. So February the 9th for Navy Federal, I spent $38.72, and that was for some gloves. For Valentine's Day, I did decide to do a sip and paint. I know Alyssa sharing in one of her videos that her and her kids was going to do one for Valentine's Day. So I was thinking, I thought about this a couple weeks ago. I was thinking, well, what is affordable? Something we haven't done that, could be not necessarily cheap, but fun, but still kind of on the cheap side. I was thinking, let me go to Amazon, see what type of canvas they have that we could possibly paint. And y'all, they have so many. If you have not ordered any canvas from Amazon, definitely check them out. They have any kind you possibly may want and need. So I ordered some gloves because they were cheaper online. Ordered canvas. I actually ordered one, so I ended up having to order another. And I ended up ordering some chocolate as well. And that was $38.72. Now, for where it says refund, I am going to take those things back to the UPS store probably today, probably tomorrow. I really don't know because I just put in for a refund. So that's why I have it marked that way. Next, we have February the 10th. And I did get a balloon machine because remember what I did for Travis' birthday? When I say I was out of breath, y'all, I was literally out of breath trying to get those balloons blowed up. And I said, you know what? Let me just check to see how much a balloon machine costs. And I know they typically have them at Walmart, but when I went to Walmart, I didn't see any in stock at all. So I just said, hey, let me just get on Amazon and get one. So $14.92. And that's when I ended up having to buy another canvas because I only ordered one. We have that one for $10.96. And last but not least, we have February the 12th, which was today. Yesterday, I did ended up ordering a 2-pack charger. So a 2-pack charger, because I don't know what happened to my charger, but when I tried to charge my phone, I noticed that the phone was on the charger, but it was never charging. So after I tested it out with Travis' phone, I noticed the charger cable was not working. So I ended up ordering a 2-pack charger with 2 cables and 2 plugins. And also, since they are both type C, I had to make sure I had the right cable. So that's going to come from miscellaneous. So the charger, I did order a bag of pretzel sticks, and I do want to mix that with some chocolate as well. And I also ordered some dry eye drops. So I got that this morning, and all together that was $29 and some change. I believe it was actually $29.12, but that $30 that I have for spending, at least I think it's $30 for spending, I'm going to pay with that amount, well, with that money for spending, because it could be spending or miscellaneous, whichever way it needs to be paid back, right? So this is everything from Navy Federal. And when I add up everything in total, take everything back to the store. Also, remember that amount from the last check-in from when it was snowing and all of that. These are both amounts together, $241.25, and that's after I get a refund from Amazon. And once I get my interest money from Ally, I'll go ahead and pay it, but I'm just trying to keep my balance as big as possible so I can, at least get $20 to $30 for interest, and then I'll take the money away to pay the bill. Next, we have, oh, there it is, $155.65 from the previous check-in, and I'm pretty much just adding an extra $85.60, so I wanted to keep track of that. Next, we have my Care credit card, and this was around the time that I lost my Navy Federal card. I did go to the vision center for my glaucoma specialist, and that's when, what did I get? I think I stopped at Dodge's to get some chicken, and I don't know if I got gas or not, but all of that totals to $72.73. If I'm not mistaken, I did have a purchase from Walmart as well included in that $72. And then for Capital One credit card, I do owe them $88.52. And that's just for a gift that I got for Travis, which he actually don't know what I got. And I'm pretty good at hiding stuff in plain sight. So if you need any tips on where to hide certain things without someone actually trying to go through and look for it, definitely let me know. I got you. Also, for Capital One bills, that total amount was $700 and something dollars, but let's see. So I owe $27.65. I ended up going grocery shopping. Well, I went grocery shopping, and after grocery shopping, we ended up with getting Chinese food. And y'all, I haven't had Chinese food in so long. I mean, it's been years, literally. So normally what I typically get is shrimp lo mein, and that was good. I had a small container of that. And then I turned around and went to Taco Bell days later, spent $26.84. And that was one of the times where it's late, you really don't feel like cooking at all whatsoever. So that's where that purchase come from. So all together, from the snow days, from me going out of town to go to my glaucoma specialist appointment, all of my credit cards equal up to $456.99. And remember, I am going to be spending the $30 from spending. I think going forward, when it comes to cash envelopes, I'm going to do like I used to and put grocery and spending money together, because I end up putting it on the same receipt anyway, so there's no need to split it up. but $456.99 altogether from last month pushing into this month. And that's not including what I'm going to pay back from the cash that I got on hand either. But that's it. That's all I wanted. Just wanted to share this all with you. Let me see if I can get that to focus. And this is everything. So remember to keep tracking everything, especially if you want to know where all of your money is going to. You want to know where your money went, what happened to it. Track everything. It's going to tell you everything you need to know. And I do mean everything. Other than that, I hope you all have a great rest of your day. I hope you all enjoy Valentine's Day. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, definitely leave me a comment down below. Bye.